If you've been on social media this winter, there's a good chance that you've ran across some posts about the benefits of dandelion and clover being in your lawn. Now, when we think about dandelions, we think of them as a weed because they're such a successful plant. In fact, they're probably one of the most well-recognized weeds out there in the landscape. But we don't take a minute to actually appreciate what the dandelion can provide for our early emerging insects. Dandelions provide about 3.5 to 7 micromoles of nectar. Now, to us, that doesn't seem like a lot, but if you're an early bee coming out like a bumblebee or a mason bee, that's going to give you quite the boost that you're looking for. In contrast to other flowering plants at the time, dandelions provide nectar up to 50% sugar, which is that much needed energy that they're going to be looking for. However, when you start looking at the pollen in the dandelions don't provide the protein that the bees actually need, and that's where the white clover comes into play. White clover doesn't produce a lot of nectar by nature. However, the protein content of the pollen is substantially higher than the dandelions. In contrast, it provides about 25% crude protein and all of the essential amino acids that the insects are going to need. So when we're thinking about our landscape, you can decide what you can do if you want to keep some of those plants and to provide the energy for our early emerging pollinators, or you can dig them out. Both dandelions and clover are perennial weeds, so if you're going to try to do any type of management, that should be done in the fall. You get to decide on how many dandelions or clover you want to keep in your landscape. I know that dandelion and clovers are weeds of the landscape, and you might not be too keen about keeping them there. So if you still want to be a part of the pollinator solution, we have the Nebraska Pollinator Habitat Certification. You can go to our website and check out all the plants that are available for early spring flowering plants. You're going to find a wide array of assortments that you can incorporate into your landscape. And why stop there? You can actually move into choosing plants that are going to help benefit pollinators throughout the entire growing season. So you can check out our website and download the application, and you're going to find all the plants there listed. And if you have any questions, you can always contact us here at Nebraska Extension, and we can help you with plant selection, choices, and just general care. So if you want to help the bees this spring, consider keeping some of those dandelions and clover in your landscape, or consider choosing some of the plants that we have picked out for you to help benefit the pollinators.